So having access to ChatGPT is like having access to this amazing intern that can do all this stuff for you. But it's kind of like that intern's across the room because you're doing your work over here in Gmail, LinkedIn, Salesforce, Workday, whatever. And anytime you need help, you need to copy that stuff out, walk it over to the intern, ChatGPT, paste it into the window there, do whatever you need to do to get your help, pull it back out, go paste it back in. And so it's a lot of work. You're bouncing back and forth a lot. And because of that, you don't use the intern nearly as much as you should. But what Ask Steve does is it's a Chrome extension that puts that intern right next to you. So it can see your computer screen, can reach over and type on your keyboard, and you never have to leave the applications that you're already working in. So you can get your job done better and faster. So let's take a look at what that looks like. Let's say I'm on this web page, I see this word, I don't know what it means. I right mouse click and I say Ask Steve to, and then I have this big list of skills. These are basically LLM prompt macros that I've written once and can use over and over again. And there's a whole bunch out of the box that you can use, or you can easily create your own. In this case, I'm going to say, tell me what this means, and then right in line, Steve will tell me what this means. So now I didn't have to go open up a new browser window, do Google, go down through the 10 links. I was just able to get the answer right away. Similarly, I can select this paragraph and say, ask Steve to translate this to Spanish. And once again, right in line without me having to go anywhere, I was able to get an answer and save me a bunch of time and not have to lose my context. So let's say I need help writing. Here I am in Gmail. I can press Command-Shift-K on a Mac or Control-Shift-K on Windows or Chrome OS, and that will pull up the Ask Steve box over any editable text field, and then I can ask for something. In this case, I'm going to say, write me an out-of-office email, and Steve will just write me an email right in line. And now, aside from creating content, Steve can also help you edit content. I can say add emoji, I can say make this more formal, and so I can get help writing and rewriting anywhere where I can type. Here I can chat with the web page. So I've got this big list of speakers for a conference. I want to know who on this speaker list works for Microsoft. And I can type it. It will tell me even if I typed it wrong. And now let's say I want to copy all these people into a spreadsheet. Like this kind of thing never works. I can't copy and paste that. I need it in a form that I can actually use. So I'm going to ask Steve to extract the people information from a web page. And now he's giving me everybody on this web page in name, role, company, and then this isn't even on the page itself, but it's adding a LinkedIn search link so I can get to that person's profile really quickly with like 1 or 2 additional clicks. And it's giving me pipe separated, so now I can just copy this, paste it into Sheets or Excel, and I'm done in 1 minute, what ordinarily would have taken me 30 minutes of copying and pasting. And now finally, the last thing you can do with Ask Steve is you can add your own AI buttons to any web page to make frequent tasks really fast. So in this case, let's say I'm a salesperson and I want to write personalized sales outreach messages for my product to prospects on LinkedIn based on their LinkedIn profiles. So I have this skill, write a sales outreach message. You can see here that it's fairly involved. It's like your name is Anya, you're selling from Roadrunner software, some road mapping software. Here's what it does. Read this person's LinkedIn profile, write a note no longer than 250 words that will get them interested. Here are some things you should include. If you can imagine how you would have to do this by hand today, you would have to save this prompt somewhere, and then whenever you need it, you go copy it, you paste it into ChatGPT, you come back here, you copy this person's profile page, you paste that in the ChatGPT, and then you run it, and then you have your personalized message that you then need to bring back to wherever you are working. And you have to do that every single time. But now, using Ask Steve, you can actually make that really fast. So in this case, first thing I can do is I can just run this. So I can just hit the run button, and it runs on this page, and in a floating panel, I get a customized message to this prospect, including people that we know together, knows about like the job that they had before. But if I'm going to do this frequently, what I can do is I can add my own button to LinkedIn. So I click the add button to page, I pick where I want to anchor it. I'm going to anchor it right there. And I'm actually going to move it to the top of that thing I anchored it to make it really easier to access. And then actually it's currently anchored just to this one person's profile page. But if I remove that, now it's on everybody's profile page. So what I've just done is I've added my own permanent button to LinkedIn that with one click, I can call and get some AI help right in line without ever having to leave. And so I can go to various people's profile pages and just press it and get a personalized outreach message that I can then customize here if I need to, and then paste in to the messaging input here, or send as an email, or whatever other way I want to send the note. So You've seen now 4 different ways of interacting. We've got the right-click menu, you've got as anytime you're writing, you've got chatting with the web page, and then you've got adding your own AI buttons to any web page. And so it's all about just getting your work done better and faster with help from AI right where you need it, instead of the current, like, go to the intern across the room and get help. And now we've built a number of solutions for a number of different jobs, roles, or even just use cases. If you're a non-native speaker, you can save hours a day just typing in bullets and having Steve write you nice emails. But we also have solutions built for various job types that you can check out and see. So if you're interested in this and you can think of ways that you might be able to use this in your company, please reach out and contact me, Rajat, R-A-J-A-T, at asksteve.to. Thanks.